What is up? What is up, my people? How y'all doing? Yo, so I got a few things to tell you. First of all, it's hot. There's a few things I've learned over the past couple of days, couple of weeks, and it's just being so like epiphanic. Is that a word? Hopefully it's a word. If not, trademark. Yeah, it's been so strong that I just had to share it. It's, you know, that just yeah. Actually, the first time I heard it was at the Shanghai airport. There was this guy that was talking about Trump, and you know, him being a businessman and all that stuff. And then he started talking about the. I was just eavesdropping. You know, he wasn't talking to me. He was talking to another guy, and I was just waiting for my flight. You know, I was like, I had nothing else to do, so I guess I'll just sit there. By the way, Shanghai airport. Well, actually, internet in China in general, you all know, I couldn't access my Gmail. And that's the email I was using for my VPN. So it was a big deal. Like, I had to spend 7 hours with basically like worthless internet. Like, what is internet without Google? Anyways, so yeah, he was talking about the parable of the five talents. You know, it's Matthew 25 verse 14 to 30. Yeah. And I believe Mark and the other guys talk about it too, you know, in their own versions as well. The essence of the story actually will have different meanings every time you read it, I think. But for me, every time I hear it, it's a different meaning. So, and that's the beauty of it. Anyways, so it was that. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about is getting out of your comfort zone. Like, you've heard that 1 million times, I'm sure. Okay, if you haven't, then the first time you hear it, great. I'm gonna try to do the best job to explain it properly, but you know, some of y'all know me, like, you know, I'm like all over the place. Instead of asking yourself, why is this happening to me? Ask yourself, what is that teaching me? And that, you know, changes your mindset, changes your outlook on a lot of things. And so what happened to me was two things, actually, two major things that almost broke my heart, but you know, over time I kind of like, you know, worked it out. So I'm okay with me. I'm okay with myself, and I'm okay with it too. I lost my hard drive, and in that hard drive I had a backup of my computer, everything, and I had a backup of everything that my GoPro had for the past 2.5 to 3 years, and that's a lot of stuff. And I was planning on making videos, like, you know, taking the time to edit them when I had the time, obviously, and that was never. And the other thing that happened to me is the screen of my laptop just went berserk. So it works this way, but as soon as I try to pull it up some more, that's it. It's off. So let me try it one more time. Okay, so far so good, so far so good. Okay. Alright. What am I supposed to do now? Because that's my primary source of income, you know? I use that to make money. If I don't have that, I'm kind of screwed. I mean, it's not like I can go out in the streets of Bali and do some dance moves and get paid like that. You know, that's not sustainable, and that will, yeah, no, not. Okay, but yeah, really, like the lesson that taught me is in relationship with the five talents thing. So I'm gonna tell you the story first, so that, you know, to give you some more context. So there's this master, okay, and he goes to his servants. He's about to go on holiday or on vacation or something. He's about to go, and so he calls his servants, or goes to his servants. He goes 1, 2, and 3. Yo, I'm going on vacation mode, and I need y'all to take care of my business. You know what I'm saying? So here's one talent, or one bag of gold. And when I say talent, you know, it's like the currency at that time. I think that's what it's called. So here's one talent for you, Mr. Number 1. Here's 2 talents for you, Mr. Number 2. And here's 5 talents for you, Miss number 3. And yeah, do your best, and we'll talk when I get back. All right. So he goes, does his own thing, and so the 3 are left, and then they're thinking, okay, so what am I gonna do with it? So number 1 goes, I'm gonna make sure the master's happy, because I'm not gonna risk it or anything. I'm gonna make sure that by the time he comes back, he's gonna get that 1 talent. So because I don't want to lose it or anything or take any risk, I'm gonna go hide it somewhere nobody knows. Shh, don't tell anyone, nobody knows. Okay. Number 2 goes, you know what, master usually does stuff with his money, so I'm gonna try to put it in the market, do stuff with it, trade some things, and try to make a profit out of it. So he goes into the markets and gets 2 talents back. Okay. Number 5 does the same thing, thinking about it, and he goes, yeah, I'm gonna use 5, and I'm gonna make a profit out of it, and he gets 5 talents back. So the master comes back, right, after a long time, and he goes, yo, what's going on? So what you got for me? All right. And so number 3 goes, master, I had 5 talents, right? I went into the market and I got 5 talents back. So here you go, you got 10 talents back, yo. Let's go. Dope. That's my man. Good job, man. I didn't give you that much, but I trusted you with this, and you've been faithful. So well done, my good and faithful servant. That's what he says. And yeah, so you've been faithful with a few things, and now I'm gonna make you ruler with many things. And then he goes to number 2. What you got? He goes, master, well, I wasn't like number 3, but I did the same thing, and what I was able to bring was 2 talents back. So he gave me 2, and I got 2 talents back. Maybe if I had a little bit more. No, he didn't say that, but maybe if he had a little bit more, he could have done the same thing. But he probably invested in the wrong things. So yeah, and he got 2 talents back. So here you go, Mr. Master, 4 talents for you. He goes, that's my man. You doubled it up. Nice. 2x, right? So yeah, so he goes and says the same thing. Well done, my good and faithful servant. That wasn't much, and I trusted you with that, with little things. Now I'm gonna make you ruler with many things. So he goes, yeah, Mr. Number 1, what you got? He goes, oops, master, I didn't want to lose that 1 talent, and I don't want to take any risks, right? So I hid it, all right? I hid that bag of gold, and here's that 1 bag of gold back, or here's that 1 talent back. And man, and like the master goes, what? Like, for real, man? Like, really? Like, my business is all about investments, like making the money. Like you did not bring any yield. Like, you brought that talent back, and that's it. So you're fired. And so that actually got me thinking, that whole story, because I've heard it maybe like 3 times now, since my move. I kind of relate that to that GoPro thing, okay, or that hard drive, okay. So I was keeping it, right? So I know, like, everyone has talents, okay. Everyone has these bags of golds, maybe 1, 2, 3, and 4, and all that stuff. But the thing is, you gotta actually put it out in the market and actually, make it work for you. Like, develop those gifts, develop those talents, develop those bags of golds, And all I did was just, I just stored it in my hard drive, and now I lost it. So actually, I should be even worse than fired. Like, yeah. So this is the reason why this video's up, and this is why you're watching it right now, because I'm trying to put my talents to use. Like, trying to develop it. And obviously it's not like the best video ever, and you'll know why, because number two is my laptop screen that just went berserk on me and, you know, stopped working. So what is that teaching me? That taught me, because, you know, when that happened, I was like, okay, well, now I can only rely on my phone and my iPad, right? So I started using that even more, because I primarily used to use my laptop. And so I realized that there's actually a lot I could do just from my phone. Things like designing and editing videos, and you know, just a lot of things. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit on my talent anymore. I'm just gonna, you know, develop it and make it grow. So that's that. And with that being said, this video is already long, so I'm gonna try to wrap it up and then bounce. So this is just the parable of the talents, and I just wanted to let you know that you got talents, you got gifts. Don't bury them, man. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be like me. Don't lose them. Oh yeah, and then the other thing, that to whom much is given, much is expected, right? Stay tuned, guys. We're only getting started.
Oh yeah, and don't forget to smash that like button and hit subscribe, cause like I said, there's more to come. All right, I shall catch you in the next one.